MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at mcnamarafinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.
Tee up to gear up with MCM on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's in support of technology and tools that allow MCM to advance the Marshfield community through media. Join us for an evening of food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Reserve your spot for this event, scan the QR code on the screen, or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com. Join Marshfield Community Media on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's as we tee up to gear up, an event supporting technology and tools that allow MCM to continue in its mission of connecting the community. This evening features food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To find out how your business can tee up to gear up with MCM, scan the QR code on the screen or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
even submit my questions. I'm gonna like submit them like soon and be like, oh, I didn't realize I didn't pass this in. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna like send him an email. I'm still taking 5 points.
Welcome to the Bog here in Kingston. Tonight, Bridgewater Raynham Trojans taking on the Marshfield Rams. Exciting game tonight. Two very different teams this year. Marshfield comes in at 15-2-2, while the Trojans come in at 2-16. Been an unfortunate year for them so far. Trying to find their groove. A little bit of a different look in the net tonight for the Rams. Liam Fulham. Should be an exciting one here as push double, good cross move. The shot just goes wide. Going to wrap back around, and then eventually it will be covered up in the net tonight for the Trojans. Number 1, Alex Ergis, as he makes a stop on that one. See a couple of different pieces coming in for the Rams. As we're going to have a face-off near side of the boards. Hit back behind the net. Faria chases it. Whipped all the way around. Marshfield tries to keep it in the zone. Again, dumping it back behind the net. Faria and Carroll on it once again, also out there. But the Holt who takes a shot on net. Doesn't quite get there. Marshfield doing a good job keeping it in the zone. Once again, Carroll puts it in front of Faria. Faria takes a shot. And Ergis with a pad save again, wrapped around behind the net. Rams offense keeping possession so far of the puck, which is something they've done all year. As Faria and Carroll going to make a fight for it on the backboards. Now finally cleared out by the Trojans. Flip it back in to Fulham. He's going to let it go. As Joe Merrick, the sophomore, is able to clear it out. Holt's going to dump it into the zone. Quick change here for the Rams. We're getting set here. Again, Bakarian dumps it in. Shot on net's going to be saved by Ergis. He's going to cover it up. We'll have a face-off in the Trojan zone. Again, we mentioned Marshfield 15-2-2. Been a dominant team all year, especially in Massachusetts. MHS right now on a 4-game winning streak, and they score a lot of goals. I'll tell you what, this game, and you don't say this often, can get out of hand really quick. Marshfield scores a lot of goals, and Bridgewater Raynham gives up a lot. Puck goes in front of the net, going to be cleared out. It was Matt Leiden for the Trojans, and Marshfield tried to keep it in, couldn't quite get there. It's worked all the way back in. Shot on net goes wide, and a big save. Arnone putting it back in off the post, and a save by Ergis, and whistle blown by the official. We'll have another face-off in the Trojan zone. Again, the goal scored. Marshfield has outscored their opponents 85-22 this year, scoring 85 goals. The Trojans have let up 96. So the Rams definitely have a knack to find the back of the net. Trojans struggled on defense so far, as are known. Chasing the puck's going to be swung around, and Leiden's going to clear it out once again. Big hit on the boards by big number 7, Cam McGettrick. You'll see him making a couple of those tonight. The big defenseman for the Rams cleared all the way out. Chased by Arnone once again. And controlled behind the net. You see the Rams done a great job so far keeping it in the zone of the Trojans. Shot on net won't go. Bakarian tries to put another one through. Can't quite get there. And a change coming in now for the Rams. Going to go out in front to the net. Glove save. And still out in front of that. Still trying to fight for it. Keeler is going to have to go all the way back to get the puck for the Rams. Try to keep it in. And the Rams will reset with another push. It's Keeler. Shot on net. Rebound. Goes off the pad. The goaltender, but Trojans able to recover. They try and push it down. Rams meet him at center ice, and a big hit is laid down. Puck goes behind Fulham to Keeler behind the net. Keeler clears this one out to Garland. And Garland now making his way down the ice. Good burst of speed trying to get around. Can't quite get the angle. He's going to dump it all the way back to Berrien. Shot goes on net, and fight for it as Faria tried to put that one through. Reset for the Rams, deflected out, back to the defenseman. Getrick shot on net, won't go, goes back to Garland. And Garland will settle in here, shot off a defenseman, go behind the net. Rams will reset. Puck goes behind the net. Garland on the fight right now. Faria coming in for the help. Near side of the boards. Fight for a puck. 11:20 remaining in this first period of action. 0-0. Rams trying to get a good push going as Bakarian takes a shot on net, and he scores! Michael Bakarian draws blood first here for the Rams, the senior. And what a way to get it. That is his 66th. Oh, his 66th career game played, I believe. So, Bakarian, great job for the Rams striking first blood here. Rams 1-0, 11-11 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by Masali for the Trojans. Dumps it back in. And Carroll on the chase for this one. Rams really doing a good job keeping this in. It's Holt. Crosses it, no offsides. Holt still trying to keep it in. It comes all the way back. 27, Jonathan Sullivan coming in to clean that one up. Carroll behind the net, couldn't quite handle the puck. Trojans are going to reset, dump it all the way back. Icing's not going to quite come, I don't think, because Holt's going to touch that one. Clear it back out. Now it's Carroll, left side of the boards. Lays the body to keep it in. Carroll still almost keeps it in, and almost an offsides call on that one from McGettrick. So McGettrick's going to get back. Big hit by Keeler on the near side of the boards, frees up the puck. And the Rams will control. 10:15 remaining in the first. Rams working it back up, leaving offside was the call by the official, and we'll reset. Rams up 1-0 here so far. Teddy DeVoe will be taking the face-off, it looks like. It's going to be Arnone taking the face-off. And Arnone wins it. Just all the way back to Keeler. Keeler now to DeVoe. DeVoe takes a shot on net and a big save made. Rebound still loose, and Trojans clear that one out. Ergus again with another big save. DeVoe is going to control it and then gets laid out. And the puck is going to be cleared all the way down, and a fast break opportunity possibly coming for the Trojans. Shot goes wide. That was Sean Nassif. The Trojans on the fast break. Rams handle it well. McGettrick on the defense now are known fighting for it on the back, and Fulham's going to cover it up. So with 9:38. So Doherty is actually the man on the defense right there. Joe Merrick fighting in the back for the puck. The Rams try to clear this one out. Fight on the far side of the boards. Garland. It's still a big fight. It's McLaughlin in there as well. First time we've seen him today as McLaughlin drives down. He's going to put that one down to the right side of the boards. That's Ben Berrien. And the Trojans are going to slide this one out. Adasi for the Trojans controls the puck, loses it for a second. McLaughlin rips a shot on net. Ergus with a save. Rams still trying to keep it in. Puck bounces all over. Ergus couldn't quite find it. And Busali is going to clear that one around. Rams still doing a good job keeping it in the zone. Back to McLaughlin. Both McLaughlin and Berrien. Their shot on net. Rebound doesn't quite go from Garland. Rams still doing a good job controlling. Bakarian, who has the goal today, takes a shot. Deflected off Noah Bridges, defenseman for the Trojans. Rams still doing a good job keeping this puck in the zone. The shot on net is saved. Cole Blankenship there, put it on net, couldn't quite get it home. Cleared all the way back out to Bakarian. Fight for it on the near side of the boards. Bakarian will control once again. He's going to take it himself. Bakarian to the near side of the board is going to work his way back. Just being worked back and forth between the net now. Bennett Ewell also in there for the Rams. Probably going to see a lot of pieces here for the Rams tonight. Trying to get the younger guys a little bit of work. As Jack Kenny will control behind the net. 7:45 remaining in the first period. A wild pass out in front of the net. Taken by the Trojans. Rams defense still able to hold. It swung all the way around to Ewell. Ewell now on a break. He's got Dalton running with him. It goes all the way around. Rams will reset to Kenny. Kenny and Carroll fighting for it on the near side of the boards. Carroll keeps it in. And a speedster on the ice going to try and put one home here shot on net. Saved by Ergus once again. Carroll still doing a great job controlling the pace in the offensive zone for the Rams, keeping this puck in. More opportunities. Kenny tries to tap it back in, and he does. Faria working his way behind the net. Rams are going to change. Keeler is going to come back in on the defensive end. Swings it. Back out in front. Shot at net. Looking for a rebound. Carroll is in front of the net. But Ergus with another save. Goes behind the net. Now Rams still control. Goes off the skate of a Trojan defender until Keeler comes up on the near side to save it. Cleared all the way out in front to Holt. Holt rips a shot on net. Goes wide. Carroll still on the chase. Back out to Holt. It's going to be cleared all the way down to the other end. And an icing coming up for the Trojans. Fulham puts the right arm up. 6:33 remaining in the first period. Rams have a 1-goal lead. Scored by Michael Bakarian. Got to check on the stats here for you. That goal by Bakarian, his 5th on the year for the senior defenseman. Rams can't quite win the face-off here. Back down as Keeler's going to try and clear this one up. And now Doherty on a break. Doherty puts a shot on net, goes wide right of Ergus. And McGettrick in there trying to fight. Doherty once again comes up with again. Shot goes wide. McGettrick on the rebound puts it back out in front, and DeVoe couldn't quite find it. Now he takes a shot high of Ergus. Rams controlling the offensive zone. Still here. Trojans can't seem to get the puck out. They're going to dump it back in. DeVoe. DeVoe leaves it. No one home. And now the Trojans are going to try and push. They got a 2-on-2 numbers right now. The rest of the Rams are coming. Jack Dion led the break. Rams are going to take over. McGettrick was again trying to lead. He had Defoe with him. Couldn't quite get there. Taken by the Trojans. Working his way up the ice as Sean Nassif can't quite get there. The Rams defense good. And a steal in the front of the ice by Adushi. Can't quite get there. And Bakarian's going to clear this one out. A couple Rams are going to switch in and out. New line. Bakarian on the chase behind the net. Garland there with him. And Berrien there as well on the backside as he's going to control the puck right now. Trojans come back up on that. We're going to have a reset, and Trojans are going to try and work with numbers right here. Noah Bridges on Bakarian trying to push it down. Dante Tudor tried to get on that one too. McLaughlin pushes up the ice, can't quite get there, but Garland cleaves it up. Back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin in front. Couldn't quite get it there, looking for Berrien. And a big hit laid down far side of the boards by Berrien. Rams changing once again. As Joe Merrick comes in for a defenseman. Bakarian going to rip this one on net. Saved by Ergus. And the Trojans are going to look to go on another push here. But it's taken in the front ice. Good body control there. Puts it out in front. The shot from Carroll goes high into the net. We'll have a face-off. You can see the strategy so far for the Rams. Just keep ripping shots in the offensive zone and hope that one is able to push through the net. When you got speed on the ice, you can definitely get away with it. Guys like Carroll, Faria just fly around the ice. Holt as well. As Carroll takes the face-off here. It's controlled behind the net. Faria working back and forth. Can't quite handle it, but teammates there to help him behind is Holt. So Holt and Faria behind the net. Trying to make it work. They're going to clear this one all the way back out. Shot for defenseman. Gets deflected. Faria controls once again. Going to swing it all the way back around. Sullivan now in on defense. Goes all the way around to Holt. Far side of the boards. Carroll now. Right behind the net trying to make stuff happen. He's going to put it out in front. And can't quite get there. Ergus with a save. Rams trying to get out in front of it. Now it's Carroll. Can't quite get all the stick he wants on it. And a miss. Clear comes in. Out in front of the net is Carroll. They can't quite get there. And finally the Trojans are able to clear the zone. And the Rams will change once again. Handled by Adusi. McGetrick in there. Carroll still on the ice with DeVoe. Keeler comes in as defenseman once again. Trojans are going to change out. They fire that one all the way back to Keeler. Keeler near side of the boards to McGetrick. McGetrick tries to find DeVoe, goes right over his stick. And cleared around by Gobbin. Rams once again keep it in the zone. Pass goes all the way around. Couldn't quite find any of the Rams forwards to put that one through. Still fight for it on the near side of the boards. And Trojans will now control in their own zone, trying to work it up past center ice. Across the red line, and once again, they just dump it right back into Keeler. As Doherty, center ice, tries to keep it back in, can't quite get there. Lyot in control, he's going to pass it all the way down. Shot on net by Bridges. Excuse me, by Nassif, that was. 2:30 remaining in the first period. Rams with a 1-goal lead. Back and forth. Around the back of the net we go. DeVoe is meant to lead it out front to Doherty. Can't quite get there. As Adusi clears it back into the zone, trying to get the Trojans something here on offense. Fulham hasn't seen a whole lot of action back there so far. And good part to the Rams defense, just being able to get the puck out of there, get right back on offense. First time he touches the puck back there, he's going to leave it back for Bakarian. Bakarian, Dargan, new faces we see out there. As Sullivan now tries to work his way up. Excuse me, Berrien. Berrien out in front, the shot saved by Ergis. And the Rams still control. And that one's going to be cleared out, so now the Trojans going to change. They got a little bit of a break here. Shot on net's easy save by Fulham with the blocker. Jack Kless on the shot. For the Trojans, working it back around the near side. Goes to Foley. Foley can't quite get it out, and Garland's going to control. Puts a great pass out in front to McLaughlin, who can't quite handle, but Rams are still going to push it all the way in the zone. They'll be able to get a change. Two new forwards, Holt, one of them coming in. Holton, big hit laid down by Steve Faria. We're in the final minute here of the first period. If the Rams can get one final push, they dump it to the near side of the boards to Holt. Can't quite get to it. No offsides called by Carroll, able to keep possession. Now he gets it to Holt. Holt, one more shot on net, saved by Ergis. And he's going to cover that one up. Great solo by the freshman goalie. So we'll have another face-off here. 39.9 remaining in the first period. Tondo, a new defenseman in, along with Kenny. Carroll's going to take the face-off. Controlled out in front. Faria couldn't quite get his whole stick on it. Goes wide of the net. Carroll still in there on the near side of the board, trying to keep that one in, but finally gets dumped out by Nastiff. 20 seconds remaining. Rotondo is going to circle back, try and give the Rams one final push. Now it's Kenny, the defenseman, handles it. He gets all the way up past the blue line, tries to dump it in. Handled well by Gobbin for the Trojans. Carroll and Gobbin go back. Carroll actually won that one, but no time left on the clock. End of the first period. Your Rams on top right now, 1-0. We'll be back for the rest of the coverage here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at McNamaraFinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.
Tee up to gear up with MCM on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's in support of technology and tools that allow MCM to advance the Marshfield community through media. Join us for an evening of food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Reserve your spot for this event. Scan the QR code on the screen or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Some Small Show is a local theater group here in Marshfield. We're made up of all Marshfield actors. We have a musician, Sarah Hubert. We have the support of the community that comes out and sees our theater productions. The thing that we do that might be a little bit different than what you've seen before is that we perform and then we donate to local charities right here in Marshfield. Our latest performance was Almost Maine by John Cariani, and we had a great show of people. And so we're at Sowing Seeds today doing our donation. The check was a total amount of $3,120. Thanks to our community for coming out and supporting the arts. Sowing Seeds is an amazing organization that really has an organized way of finding who needs what in our community. They're just very highly recommended for if you want to make a donation. Sowing Seeds is a really wonderful place to consider. I think the most fulfilling part is, as a group, we get to do something we love. We love acting. We love performing. But ultimately, once the show is over and the rehearsals are over, the idea that we can then give something to people who need it and help somebody out in a situation that ordinarily maybe they wouldn't be able to work through, I think that's super fulfilling and satisfying.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Join Marshfield Community Media on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's as we tee up to gear up, an event supporting technology and tools that allow MCM to continue in its mission of connecting the community. This evening features food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To find out how your business can tee up to gear up with MCM, scan the QR code on the screen or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
The original Brant Rock Village Association is a neighborhood organization designed to enhance the area, promote public awareness of the area, improve the area physically and beautify it, and ensure the safety of all the residents. It involves not only the residents, but the businesses. The Buy a Brick fundraiser is an important campaign which will raise funds which will enable us to meet our goals. We are a 501c3 corporation, charitable corporation, designed to educate and enhance the neighborhood. By buying a brick, anybody who is interested will be able to memorialize whatever their association is with the area in the form of the brick and the permanent patio that will be part of the Esplanade.
It brings an opportunity for people to own a little piece of Brant Rock. It was done maybe 10 or 15 years ago down this end, and now we're just trying to expand it on this end to make another usable hardscape.
By having this fundraiser, we're able to utilize the funds we will receive to continue the programs. People can't help but notice the plantings, the flowers, the lawn cutting, the overall flags that we put up during the season. All of those things cost money. So we're trying to raise money to continue the fine efforts that the board has already undertaken.
So the deadline to purchase a brick right now is set for March 15th. If they want to find more information about the brick program, they can go to bricks.us.com/donor-site/original BRVA.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at mcnamarafinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
As everyone knows, we had that northeaster. We were very fortunate. We were spared the full brunt of it. But saying that, there was a significant amount of coastal erosion that we saw happen here. Anything around the water, Brant Rock, Green Harbor, Ocean Bluff, Wrexham, received flooding. We saw a lot of overtopping of the waves down in Brant Rock, where the new house was built across from the Brant Rock Chapel. The waves were hitting the new seawall and going up just about as high as those houses. We saw very similar wave action on Bay Avenue in Green Harbor, where the waves were coming up and coming over the seawalls and hitting those houses along the seawall. Also on some of the rivers in the Wrexham area. People that live closest to the South and North River, the water was, starting to back up onto properties. For a short period of time, there was about 30 or 35 houses affected by power outages. On the town's website, we have information on how you prepare for a northeaster, whether it's in the winter or the summer, survival package for your family. Whenever we get a storm, we live on the coast, and if you live in those low-lying areas, those areas along the ocean seawall or by our beaches and stuff, you need to always take warning, always be prepared. If you haven't signed up for RAVE, reach out, go on the town's website, make sure that we have your phone number and stuff so that we can be communicating via cell phone with you.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Tee up to gear up with MCM on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's in support of technology and tools that allow MCM to advance the Marshfield community through media. Join us for an evening of food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Reserve your spot for this event, scan the QR code on the screen, or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
The Hanover Chamber of Commerce is the support system of the business community in Hanover, Massachusetts. We are an affiliate of the South Shore Chamber as well, so we are very tuned in to all of the businesses across the South Shore. On Tuesday, March 12th, we are going to be having our second annual St. Patrick's Day multi-chamber axe throwing tournament. And last year, we raised a lot of money for the Brain Aneurysm Foundation in Hanover. This year, all of the donations will be made to End Hunger New England, which is located right in Pembroke, Massachusetts. So we will have 4 towns competing for the trophy. That will be Hanover, Marshfield, Norwell, and Pembroke. So on Tuesday, March 12th, if you join us here at Crazy Axes on Route 53 in Hanover, it'll be $10 per thrower that's going to compete in the tournament. Spectators are free. We will have some light appetizers, and it's BYOB. And then we will have some raffles from local businesses for everyone to enter for a chance to win. Our local chambers were looking for some opportunities to collaborate and do some events together. So this is our second annual event to bring in Hanover, Norwell, Pembroke, and Marshfield to network with some other businesses outside of what we would normally see at our events. The most fulfilling part about doing this with some of our other local chambers is we get to really expand into those other towns, meet our neighbors, meet our other, the other local businesses that we may be doing business with anyway, but we may not see that often. So we're really excited to all come back together and to have some friendly competition and support each other. To sign up, to register, you can check any of the 4 chamber websites, but you can certainly go to hanovermachamber.com and you will find the link to register there. You'll find it on our Instagram, as well as Norwell, Pembroke, and Marshfield all have it on their communications as well.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
I would think so. Welcome back to the Bog here in Kingston. Rams have a 1-0 lead going into the second. Dominant all year, 15-2-2. Hoping they handle work quickly here so far against a 2-16 team. First bit of action, Keeler dumps it into Faria. Faria almost wins that one with a stick body, sits the floor. Rams control offensive zone once again. Till Masali to clear that one out, and that one picked off in the front by Keeler. Can't quite win it all the way through, going all the way back to Carroll, who something to Kajuk on the other side. Rams are going to reset here, dump it down. Couldn't quite get to Carroll, but Faria is able to get it to Carroll, who flips it all the way out on net. And Carroll behind the net once again tries to get it to Holt, goes past him. Kajuk handles. Near side of the boards as Trojans clear that one out. Rams reset with Holt. Dump that one all the way in. Forwards getting changed out for the Rams. Solly clears it behind the net. Joe Merrick works it on the far side of the boards. Rams once again doing a great job keeping this puck in the zone until it's cleared back out to Doherty. Doherty flips it around to DeVoe. DeVoe has a break. It's a shot on net, scores! Teddy DeVoe for the Rams puts home the second goal of the night. And the Rams go up 2-0, 13:38 in the first. Bakarian got the first, DeVoe gets the second. And looking at the sheet right now, I believe that is Teddy DeVoe's 21st goal of the year, if I'm seeing that right. So a big game for him to get number 21. They give Doherty credit on the assist. Leonard and Brearley coming in first time. We've seen a lot of action from them tonight. Garland trying to be a pest in the front side of the ice. Cleared all the way down, and now it's just Merrick back there. Trojans on him, going to go around the net. Clear this one down to Brearley. And the Rams on a push once again. This is Leonard. Working his way up. And in front, Garland can't quite put it in. Leonard tries to put another one home. Ref blows the whistle. I believe it was a net being moved there, so we'll have a face-off back in the Trojan zone. See the formula, same for the Rams as it has been since I called their games last year pretty much. It's been that long at this point. It's been a lot of dumping the puck into the zone and just fighting for it on the board. Speed all over the place with their forwards. Carroll, Holt, Faria, your forwards right now, all able to fly out. Holt puts a shot on net, goes wide. Carroll's going to chase it behind the net. Carroll able to control, back to Holt, out front. Couldn't quite get his whole stick on the puck. Rams still control, back out. I believe that's Sullivan. Far side of the boards, Faria's working it right now. Holt comes to assist. Sullivan takes a shot on net, going to go high, and glove save made by Ergus, and another face-off coming up in the zone of the Trojans. Rams lead 2-0, 12:23 remaining in the second. Been a dominant performance so far. Liam Fulham, the junior goalie, in net tonight for the Rams. Hasn't seen much action as the Rams defense hasn't really given him anything to work with, which I guess you gotta like if you're a goalie. Rotondo fighting forward on the near side of the boards, along with McGetrick. Doherty's going to dump it all the way back down. DeVoe with the second goal of the night is going to chase it. Wasali tries to clear this one out. He dumps it down to Dion. Flicked up and over the glass. So another face-off coming in here. 11:57, we're under 12 remaining in the second. If you weren't here with us earlier, we mentioned that the Rams should really handle business tonight. Records just outclassing the Trojans so far. 15-2-2 for the Rams, 2-16. Before the win that the Trojans had versus Foxborough a couple days ago. They were on a 16-game losing streak. So it's been a tough year so far for the Trojans, trying to put this one home. As put out in front of the net, can't quite get there. Worked all the way back around to Kajuk. Shook tries to dump that one to McLaughlin, can't quite get it. Garland now fighting for it along with Berrien. It goes right in front of Ergus, and McLaughlin still trying to fight behind the net. Swung all the way around by Garland. Rams really trying to work the back of this net. Berrien tries to put it out front, can't quite get there. McLaughlin takes a shot, and it's saved. No, they say goal. It goes right through the pads of Ergus, and Brendan McLaughlin puts one home. So the Rams with 2 goals here early in the second period. This time around, it's a sophomore, Brendan McLaughlin, getting his 9th goal of the year. And more or less what you expected here from the Rams. So the goal scoring now starting to open up for the Rams. Face off one once again, swing it around to Merrick. Okay, so we just heard from the PA there was a correction there. McLaughlin was the one who put the shot on net. It was hard to see, but I guess they're giving Garland the credit there, maybe off a tip or a rebound. So Garland gets credited for the goal. It's McLaughlin who gets the assist. We'll get you the numbers on that one soon. Another shot goes high from Ewell. And the Rams still controlling this puck in the zone of the Trojans. Bakarian takes a shot, goes wide off of a rebound. No Ram there to put it home. Rams still controlling it all the way back here. Bakarian to Merrick, takes a shot, saved by Ergus, and then goes wide to Ewell, who's going to chase it down. Rams still controlling behind the net. Being poked out on the far side of the boards in Trojan territory. Now they finally get it out, but the Rams poke it back once again. Puck still in their control. Bakarian tries to put it out front of the net. They can't quite get to it. That was Dalton. And now it's once again behind the net. Backhander from Carroll, can't quite find any iron in the net or anything, goes wide. Fight for the puck in the middle of the zone. Trojans are able to recover as Bakarian and Merrick back there. Shot on net, saved by Fulham. Hasn't seen a lot of action today. So Rams already back on offense. Out in front to Carroll from Feria. Can't quite get there. And Merrick's going to slide it in, not before he takes a hit by Dante Tudor. 9:15 remaining. Rotondo out in front looking for Feria. Couldn't quite get it to him. So Merrick comes back in from the defensive end to poke that one back in. And this puck goes just by Rotondo. Trojan slips. Tudor takes a fall, and Rotondo able to recover. Rams looking to go fast. Once again, Rotondo tries to dump it in, goes off of the skate of Arducci. Rams controlling it once again out in front to Carroll. Can't quite get all of it on it. To Rotondo, his shot just goes wide. Tries to get tapped back in by McGettrick, but can't quite find the back of the net. And another good save by Ergus. I'll tell you what, so far tonight, the Rams have had a lot of opportunities to score. Obviously, they have a phenomenal offense and an attack. Got to give credit to the freshman goalie here, Alex Ergus. Done a great job putting some of these home. Saved a lot of goals here tonight, even though he's let up 3. Rams once again on the attack. Works it back to the defenseman, takes a shot, goes high of Ergus. As McGettrick tries to fight for it on the near side. Doherty taps it back in for him. Now Doherty on the chase. Other side, he takes a fall. Delayed penalty coming in as Doherty hit the ice. And now a power play coming up for the Rams. First time we've heard the officials whistle tonight. And the trip is the call. And William Dre, a freshman for the Trojans, going to get the tripping call on that one. Rams coming off on the power play, 8:16 remaining. Wins Face off for the Rams. Again, doing what they've done all game, just control the space. Now they have an extra man as DeVoe works it behind the net out to Doherty, who takes the shot. Rebound is loose, and the Rams put it through, I think. We'll see what they call. No, I don't believe they say goal. The net was moved, but really good shot from Doherty, and I couldn't see who else from there was there poking at it, trying to get it in. Okay, so they do count it as a goal. Looked for a second as the official said no goal. We'll have to hear from the PA who put that one through. Couldn't quite see it from here. So another face-off at center ice. Blankenship for the Rams, pokes it all the way back. Trojans control. Keeler comes up on it. Now it's Ewell weaving in and out of the Trojan D. So it was Jack Doherty who put the goal through. So Doherty gets credit for the goal. I guess his shot did go through. Couldn't quite see from this angle who actually put it through, but they say Doherty's initial shot was the one that's good. 7:35 remaining in the second. Rams on the attack once again. Blankenship down there fighting for it. Keeler on the knee side of the boards, and whistle blown from an official, and we will reset here and a little bit of change for the Rams. 7:28 remaining. Got to mention here, I mean, the Rams' attack has been phenomenal all game, all season for that matter. They're outscoring opponents 85-22. Much credit to senior goalie for the Rams, Kevin Murphy, who has done a great job in that so far. So good of a job that they're going with Fulham here tonight. Get him a couple of reps for the junior. McLaughlin down to Garland. Garland running with Berrien. McLaughlin comes and cleans it up. Rams on the push once again. McLaughlin is going to go wide. Tries to leave that one for Sullivan. He does. Dumps it back in. They have Garland in front of the net. They go to him. Can't quite get the stick on it. Rams still fighting for it in the front ice. McLaughlin once again puts it out in front. And another goal scored for the Rams. And that one was by Ben Berrien. Finds his way right in front of the net. And I believe that's Garland who dumped it right into him. And the Rams have 4 goals in the second period with still 6:51 remaining. And we mentioned, you know, with these two teams, the way they've played, the Rams score a lot of goals, the Trojans give up a lot of goals. This one could get out of hand really quick. Trojans giving up 96 goals so far this season, an offense like the Rams. That's what the scriptwriters say. We're going to have a lot of Marshfield goals in this one. 5-0 your score. Face-off goes back to the Trojans. Brearley's going to dump that one down. So, little bit of confusion here. So they're giving McLaughlin the goal, I believe. Looked like Berrien was the one who put it in, but nonetheless, those two get a point credit. They're both definitely involved on the play. And that one dumped all the way back. Sullivan whipped this one around the boards. Rams going to try and go on in the attack once again. Far side, big fight for it. As Leonard works his way down. Now it's Kajuk. Kajuk just goes wide of Leonard's stick, but Brearley comes up trying to make a play on the puck. Can't quite get there. Back in the Ram zone. As Kajuk will control. Dumps it down to Leonard. Leonard's going to get a clear here. And now the Trojans are going to get a little bit of attack. They try and dump it in. And they're just looking to change. Kajuk's going to whip it around the boards to Holt. Holt on the far side. Pokes it forward. Still controlled in Marshfield zone. A shot on net. Soft one still saved by Fulham. Sullivan to Leonard. Leonard tries to get it out front to Brearley. Can't quite handle that one as he took a hit. And then it's flipped up, I believe, Mazzali up into the net. We'll face off at center ice. 5:22 remaining in the second period. Rams have a 5-0 lead. 4 of those goals coming in the second period. Bakarian ticked it off first with a goal in the first period. From there, it's been a lot of the younger guys from the Rams able to put the puck through the net. Carroll's going to win the face-off. Goes all the way back to Rotondo. And Rotondo treats all the way back to his net. He's going to switch sides of the ice, and he actually gets a really good push. Rotondo's had the puck the whole time. Goes coast-to-coast shot on net. Saved by Ergus. Rams still fighting for it behind the net. Carroll back there. The scrappy players for the Rams. Has a nose for the puck, you would say. Flipped all the way back up, and a clear coming in. Rams are going to reset. Faria comes back in. Carroll stays onside. They try and whip it all the way across. Couldn't quite get there. And now the attack coming for the Trojans. That's Robert Quill. Working behind the net. Tries to put it out in front. Masali takes the shot. Goes off the skate. I believe Faria out in front. Great job handled by the Rams. Barely even got a shot on net. Rotondo tries to put that one out to Carroll. And that will be an icing call, so we'll have a face-off in the Rams zone as they're going to change. McGetrick and... Take a look here. McGetrick and Merrick both coming back in. Bakarian, one of the goal scorers tonight as well. Face off by Doherty, goes all the way around. We got a free skater. Tries to put a shot, can't quite get there. He tries to find McGetrick, can't quite find him. That was Teddy DeVoe throwing on the Jets. On the fast break, couldn't quite get it to McGetrick, who now is chasing down puck in the Trojan zone. 4 minutes remaining in the second. Doherty collects, now it's DeVoe. DeVoe in front of the net, takes the shot. Did he put that one through? He did score. Teddy DeVoe puts home a goal, and the Rams have a 6-goal lead still here in the second period. Seems like night and day right now for the Rams. You can usually go off of when someone thinks it's a goal, either by when you see it or the reaction from the players. DeVoe ripped that one on net and just kind of went back to his boys. Like, that's what I'm here to do. 6-0 Rams, 3:54 remaining. Pouring it in, 5 goals in this period. Floodgates have been open. Kajuk to McLaughlin, can't quite get it there. Teddy DeVoe does get the goal credit. DeVoe once again up the ice, he gets tripped, and we'll have to see if the Rams touch this. Is this going to be? I thought we might see a penalty shot for a second. They say no, as no one was back enough. So change is going to come in for both teams. Power play still good nonetheless. 2 minutes on the clock. The Rams will try and punch home another one on this power play. Unit out there for the Rams. Carroll taking the face-off. Defenseman Bakarian and McGetrick. Bakarian. Let's find open space. He's going to dump it down to DeVoe. DeVoe out in front. Save made by Ergus, and still behind the net for the Rams. Pass just goes wide of a stick. DeVoe's going to handle near side of the boards. DeVoe makes a push, puts it in front of the net. Carroll tries to put it home. Can't quite get there. Another save by Ergus. Carroll still controls. Gonna put this one out in front. Leaves it for Bakarian. Bakarian has a goal on the day. Puts it out in front to DeVoe. And DeVoe is able to put it home. Can't tell if he found the back of the net or if it went off of the pad of Ergus. Nonetheless, Teddy DeVoe puts home another goal. The Rams' 7th of the game. Their 6th in this period. And Marshfield is pouring it on. We still have 3 minutes to go. More or less, 2:57 in the period. Rams with 6 goals. Losing track a little bit. I think that might have been DeVoe's 2nd of the day, or his 3rd, so the hat trick for DeVoe. So Teddy DeVoe with the hat trick. Said a long time ago, last year he was one of the unsung heroes for this team. Does a lot of the dirty work, and tonight that has led to goals. Now it's Blankenship. Pushing it up on the near side, leaves it for Kajuk. Just going to leave that one behind the net. Still a fight for it from the Rams as Dalton working the boards out in front, uses his skate, and is just going to reset here. Blankenship trying to find open ice, can't find anything cleared out by the Trojans. Goes all the way back to Keeler. Keeler to Kajuk, and looks like the Rams are trying to get a reset on the push here. No change coming in yet. Near side of the boards to Ewell. Ewell with Blankenship and Dalton running with him. They dump it down to Dalton, and now a change is going to come in. Sullivan comes in on the defense. And Brearley also comes in with Leonard for the forward attack. Sick movement from Foley trying to clear that one out, but the Rams are on top of it. Foley, once again, going to try and work it. Tips it all the way down to Gobbin. And dump behind the net as the Trojans will get a change here. Now, minute 30 remaining in the second period. Goes all the way behind the net of the Trojans. Rams will reset. Susie now also in there for the Rams as Leonard fights for it on the back of the boards. Now the Trojans trying to push it up. Sullivan gets his stick on that one. And now Brearley's going to go on a push. Rams don't have numbers, but still keeping it in the zone as Brearley now puts it in front of the net. The ricochet from Susie couldn't quite get there. And the Trojans trying to clear it out. Sullivan able to dump that one back in. New forward change coming in for the Rams. Under a minute remaining, 40 seconds in the second period of action. Garland tries to lay a hit, and Susie comes and cleans it up. Garland and McLaughlin on the chase as McLaughlin handles behind the net. Find it back to Garland. Little 1 and 2 with McLaughlin and Garland. Now they're going to kick it back all the way out to Drew Dargan. Dargan to Garland, knocking it back in front of the net, and a goal is scored. Another one for the Rams, tack it on. Their 8th of the game, their 7th in this quarter. And I believe that one might have been Susie for the Rams. That was 25, that was Berrien, so we'll see if Berrien finally gets credit for one of his goals tonight. It's been hard to see. Nonetheless, 8-0 your score. So they give Berrien the credit. And Garland gets the assist. Final 5 seconds of the period. Trojans are going to try and hold it in. They're on zone with Adushi. And that will be the end of the second period. A 7-goal period for the Rams. 8-0 lead. At the end of the second, we'll be back for the final coverage of the third. Here on Marshfield Community Media. Stay with us. Dude, I can't even tell who scored. 25, they did 24, and it was 25.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at McNamaraFinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.
Tee up to gear up with MCM on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's in support of technology and tools that allow MCM to advance the Marshfield community through media. Join us for an evening of food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Reserve your spot for this event, scan the QR code on the screen, or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com. Join Marshfield Community Media on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's as we tee up to gear up, an event supporting technology and tools that allow MCM to continue in its mission of connecting the community. This evening features food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To find out how your business can tee up to gear up with MCM, scan the QR code on the screen or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
The Hanover Chamber of Commerce is the support system of the business community in Hanover, Massachusetts. We are an affiliate of the South Shore Chamber as well, so we are very tuned in to all of the businesses across the South Shore. On Tuesday, March 12th, we are going to be having our second annual St. Patrick's Day multi-chamber axe throwing tournament. And last year, we raised a lot of money for the Brain Aneurysm Foundation in Hanover. This year, all of the donations will be made to End Hunger New England, which is located right in Pembroke, Massachusetts. So we will have 4 towns competing for the trophy. That will be Hanover, Marshfield, Norwell, and Pembroke. So on Tuesday, March 12th, if you join us here at Crazy Axes on Route 53 in Hanover, it'll be $10 per thrower that's going to compete in the tournament. Spectators are free. We will have some light appetizers, and it's BYOB. And then we will have some raffles from local businesses for everyone to enter for a chance to win. Our local chambers, we're looking for some opportunities to collaborate and do some events together. So this is our second annual event to bring in Hanover, Norwell, Pembroke, and Marshfield to network with some other businesses outside of what we would normally see at our events. The most fulfilling part about doing this with some of our other local chambers is we get to really expand into those other towns, meet our neighbors, meet our other, the other local businesses that we may be doing business with anyway, but we may not see that often. So we're really excited to all come back together and to have some friendly competition and support each other. To sign up, to register, you can check any of the 4 chamber websites, but you can certainly go to hanovermachamber.com and you will find the link to register there. You'll find it on our Instagram, as well as Norwell, Pembroke, and Marshfield all have it on their communications as well.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Join Marshfield Community Media on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's as we tee up to gear up. An event supporting technology and tools that allow MCM to continue in its mission of connecting the community. This evening features food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To find out how your business can tee up to gear up with MCM, scan the QR code on the screen or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
As everyone knows, we had that northeaster. We were very fortunate. We were spared the full brunt of it. But saying that, there was a significant amount of coastal erosion that we saw happen here. Anything around the water, Brant Rock, Green Harbor, Ocean Bluff, Wrexham, received flooding. We saw a lot of overtopping of the waves down in Brant Rock, where the new house was built across from the Brant Rock Chapel. The waves were hitting the new seawall and going up just about as high as those houses. We saw very similar wave action on Bay Avenue in Green Harbor, where the waves were coming up and coming over the seawalls and hitting those houses along the seawall. Also on some of the rivers in the Wrexham area. People that live closest to the South and North River, the water was, starting to back up onto properties. For a short period of time, there was about 30 or 35 houses affected by power outages. On the town's website, we have information on how you prepare for a northeaster, whether it's in the winter or the summer, survival package for your family. Whenever we get a storm, we live on the coast, and if you live in those low-lying areas, those areas along the ocean seawall or by our beaches and stuff, you need to always take warning, always be prepared. If you haven't signed up for RAVE, reach out, go on the town's website, make sure that we have your phone number and stuff so that we can be communicating via cell phone with you.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at mcnamarafinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.
Tee up to gear up with MCM on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's in support of technology and tools that allow MCM to advance the Marshfield community through media. Join us for an evening of food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Reserve your spot for this event, scan the QR code on the screen, or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
The original Brant Rock Village Association is a neighborhood organization designed to enhance the area, promote public awareness of the area, improve the area physically and beautify it, and ensure the safety of all the residents. It involves not only the residents, but the businesses. The Buy a Brick fundraiser is an important campaign which will raise funds which will enable us to meet our goals. We are a 501c3 corporation, charitable corporation, designed to educate and enhance the neighborhood. By buying a brick, anybody who is interested will be able to memorialize whatever their association is with the area in the form of the brick and the permanent patio that will be part of the Esplanade.
It brings an opportunity for people to own a little piece of Brant Rock. It was done maybe 10 or 15 years ago down this end, and now we're just trying to expand it on this end to make another usable hardscape.
By having this fundraiser, we're able to utilize the funds we will receive to continue the programs. People can't help but notice the plantings, the flowers, the lawn cutting, the overall flags that we put up during the season. All of those things cost money. So we're trying to raise money to continue the fine efforts that the board has already undertaken.
So the deadline to purchase a brick right now is set for March 15th. If they want to find more information about the brick program, they can go to bricks.us.com/donor-site/original BRVA.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Join Marshfield Community Media on Friday, April 26th at Winslow's as we tee up to gear up, an event supporting technology and tools that allow MCM to continue in its mission of connecting the community. This evening features food, raffle items, and golf fun for all abilities. Sponsorship opportunities are available. To find out how your business can tee up to gear up with MCM, scan the QR code on the screen or visit our website, www.marshfieldcommunitymedia.com.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at mcnamarafinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.
Welcome back to the Bog here in Kingston. Rams have an 8-0 lead against the Trojans. Blankenship's going to be the man to take the face-off. It's Ewell, Dalton out there on the wings, as well as Keeler and Kajuk on defense for the Rams. Rams had one in the first by Bakarian, and then the floodgates opened for them as they had a 7-goal second period, and they're looking to get right back to it. Blankenship pushing it up fast, loses the puck, but a slip by a Trojan player just leaves the puck in no man's land. Eventually they clear it out, literally on skates for the Trojans. Keeler dumps this one, Dalton dumps it in. And the Trojans will reset. Quick change for the Rams. Going to bring back in Leonard. And Bakarian, one of the goal scorers, comes back in on defense along with Merrick and Brearley. And Merrick able to keep that one zone for the Rams, swinging it back and forth. Now it goes behind the net. Brearley is going to control, tries to put it back out. Near side of the board, still fighting for it. Susie's going to come and try and win it. Brearley gets laid out, tries to put it on the net. Can't quite get there. And Susie handles, going to work down the left side of the boards. Actually wins that one, gets behind the net. And now the Trojans will attempt to clear it out. This has been the Rams' game so far all day. The attack has been phenomenal. Speed all over the ice. Able to get on these big offensive drives as Merrick rips a shot on net. It's saved, and it's going to have to get back on side for the Rams. Now pushing it up is Robert Quill. Bakarian there to stop the brunt of his attack. Rams are going to reset, try and push this one back down as Dalton goes to his backhand, and we'll try and reset here. Dalton's just out-skating everyone right now, as it feels like a lot of the white flag has been waved for Trojans down 8. 1 period left to go. We'll see if the Rams can pour it on a little bit more as Sullivan back there with Dargan on defense. Dalton going to try and chase this one down from Leiden. Dumps it all the way back. Fulham's going to put his right arm up and be nice. They'll have a face-off in the Trojan zone. No changes for the Rams. Ewell, Blankenship, and Dalton, your forwards. As well as Dargan and Sullivan for the defense. Blankenship taking the face-off. He's going to win that one. Goes all the way back to Dargan, who keeps it across the blue line. Dumps it back in for Blankenship to chase. He's going to lay a hit. Back of the boards, Dalton comes in to try and clean up, and two-man fight for it, eventually won by Quill. Rams still putting in a good amount of effort behind the boards as Blankenship comes in laying a body. And they're still just working this. Ewell's going to come and get in on the action. He lays a hit. And the puck control for the Rams continues to be dominant. The Trojans finally clear that one out. It's Dargan. He's getting chased down. He's going to win that one. No one comes in, tries to put it out in front to Leonard. He's going to ice that. Or to Brearley, excuse me. Still going to be an icing nonetheless. 11:34 remaining in the third period. Rams have an 8-goal lead, 7 of them coming in the second period. We'll get a reset here. Rams losing the face-off. Fulham with a blocker save. Knocks that one out to the near side of the boards. Now the Rams control once again. They're going to get a clear. Leonard can't quite chase it. Offside's called. Doesn't get it as the Rams control the puck. And now Dalton's going to push it up. Dalton weaves through. Couldn't quite find his stick on the attack. It's good defense from Gobbin. And now the Rams try and chase this one down. Leonard in there on the boards with Susie trying to poke it through. They're actually going to win this one behind the boards. Gets wrapped all the way around. Leonard can't quite get to it. But he wins the clear attempt, but now the Trojans finally clear this one out. It's going to go all the way back to Kenny. No icing called. Kenny pushes it to Susie, who's going to work up the blue line, near side of the boards. Quickly pushed out by the Trojans. Rotondo comes in on defense. Now with the puck, almost whiffed on that one, able to still work it down. And Susie's going to get a clear and a change coming in for the Rams as Blankenship and Ewell continue to chase. Kajuk and Merrick come in. as Musali pushes it all the way down around the net for the Rams. Getting an attack in, handled by Ewell. Ewell looking for open ice. He's going to leave it. And now the Rams will work it back. Dalton going to push it up to Blankenship. Leaves it once again to Dalton. Great job from Ewell staying on sides. In that exchange as Ewell goes behind the net, puts it in front to Kajuk. Kajuk to the other side. Shot on net, saved by Ergus. And then cleared out by the Trojans. Kajuk getting chased down by Quill. And Dalton able to put that one in attacking space for the Rams. Keeps it back in. Kajuk loses the battle on the near side, but won by the Rams defense, and now Dalton's going to clear it out. Rams will change once again. Leonard on the chase with Quill, or Gobbin, excuse me. As Kajuk tries to lay down a hit with Leonard. Couldn't quite find that. Now it's Gobbin. Got a little break going for the Trojans. Going to leave it. Rams intercept that one. Now it's Susie pushing it up. Clear this one across the blue line. As Chase comes in, puck goes a little bit too far for the Trojans. Couldn't quite find skater on the run. That was Dion. And Susie will handle with 8:40 remaining. Has another big hit laid down by Susie in the middle of the ice. As Dalton chases this one home. Puts it behind the boards. He's going to leave it for Ewell. Ewell and Gobbin going at it. Now Garland in front of the net still handles the puck. Now it's intercepted, and Gobbin's going to rip that one out. Rams going to have to cross back to the blue line. Sullivan's going to handle, dump it back in. Dalton and Ewell both on the chase. Poked back in. Sullivan's going to have to win the race here to the puck, and he does. And the support from the Rams come. Pushes it to Dalton, just goes wide of his stick. As Foley tries to keep this one alive, going at it with Sullivan behind the Rams net on the near side. Flipped all the way around to Leiden. Can't control that one. Now Foley takes a shot on net. Big save by Fulham with the body. And the Rams dump this one all the way out. No icing called. Rams are going to get a full change here. 5 new skaters. And Leonard almost intercepts that one at the blue line of BR. All the way back to Rotondo. Misses a puck once again, but looks like he planned that one. He's going to dump it back out. And now Brearley tries to get on a run. Group of Trojans there to meet him at center ice, and he actually wins it back. Leonard now dancing his way around the ring, puts it in front to Brearley, can't get a shot. Sushi follows it, but I believe Brearley got the 5-hole goal. Couldn't even get his full stick on that one, but Brearley able to put it home. Right through the legs of the freshman goalie who lets up his 9th goal of the day. And the Rams pour in another one. Gonna have to see. It looks like Brearley was the one who punched it in. As he was falling down, he put it right through, but might have been Susie who came and cleaned it up. Nonetheless, a 9th goal for the Rams. 6:36 remaining. And the Rams continue to dominate. Brearley, face off for the Rams, is going to win it. Dumps it all the way back around to Kenny. And they do give Brearley the credit for the goal. And I believe Leonard gifted with the assist there. Susie working it up past the blue line. Trojans are going to clear, but the Rams control once again with Blankenship. Blankenship with Brearley is going to leave it to him. Brearley looking for open ice, back behind the net to Blankenship. This his way around, and Rams with Ewell are still able to keep it in the zone, tip it back behind. Also, got to give a congratulations. Just looked at my stat sheet here. That is Brearley's first goal of the season, senior forward. In his 13 games, finally gets one to go home as the Trojans making a push now, saved by Fulham. And he's going to hang on to that one. And Liam Fulham, junior goaltender, hasn't seen a lot of action so far today, but when they have shot it at him, he's some great saves so far. Blankenship on the face-off for the Rams. Leaves it for himself across the boards, and now he's going to chase him and Dalton trying to make a run. Can't quite get there, and Trojans now even numbers if they can go quick, but they leave the puck, and the Rams are going to clear it out. Blankenship tries to get it to Merrick. No icing is called, but Merrick's going to chase. Bridges tries to work it up, can't find anyone, to Susie. Susie gets it poked away. Sullivan almost loses the puck, and he does, so now it's a fast break coming, but Merrick able to get right on top of it, kill any attack that the Trojans were looking for. Brearley leaves it to Sullivan. Sullivan now working far side of the boards to center ice. Going to dump this one in. Rams are going to change. Defenseman real quick. Or excuse me, more like a... No, it is defenseman. All right, so Dargan coming back in. Dargan now has to defend a 2-on-1. Coming in, shot goes high and into the net. Nowhere in the vicinity of Fulham. That was Leiden with a shot. We'll have another face-off here. 4 minutes remaining in the third period of action. Rams have a 9-goal lead and pretty much sealed this game away. Trojans put it all the way back. Fight for it at center ice, far side of the boards. Leonard is going to come out on top, push it all the way down to Susie. And Susie now working the near side of the boards, going to wrap around the net, loses the puck, and a whole bunch of Trojans there to take it away from him. Giordano for Trojans on the chase, along with Feast. And it's Ewell once again chasing for the Rams. Blankenship there as well. Dalton on the attack with Dargan and Kenny in as a defenseman. Great job from Kenny using the body. Far side of the board is going to wrap it all the way around to Blankenship. He'll control now, tries to put it in front, and Dargan can't keep it onside. And push from the Trojans. Nothing really going there as shot on net saved by Fulham. Easy pad save. Now they put it out in front. Dargan there, off of a turnover, able to stop a goal from happening. And another shot saved by Fulham with the pad. Blankenship wrapping behind the net with Leonard. Kenny back there as well. And Kenny's going to control, dips it all the way around. Now it's Dalton. Dalton tries to put it between the skates, can't quite get there. Trojans are going to have another shot at an attack once again. It's Foley. Foley takes a shot on net, saved by Fulham. It's again with the pad, and Brearley takes the rebound to clear it out. Trojans are going to dump it back in. No change coming so far. The Rams will. Going to dump this one back to Susie. Susie on the run, trying to beat Leiden. Loses the race there. Leiden controls. He's going to leave it all the way back down to his other defender, Peyton. And goes all the way around the net. Fulham's going to come out, leave it for Merrick. Merrick to Ewell, bounces off the skate, goes all the way back around for the Rams. To Kless. The Trojans, Kless, excuse me. Trojans trying to get a push once again. O'Malley tries to leave the break shut down by the Rams. Merrick and Ewell on the puck. Minute 20 remaining. It's nice to get some good reps here. A little bit of the young guys. Some guys you might not see a whole ton if Rams play at full strength. Good to see him here. As Dalton going to handle this, dump it into Kenny. Trojans trying to clear this one out. Good job by Dargan keeping it in the zone. He's got two Trojans on him, still making a fight for it. They put it out front to Dalton, who's going to flip it up and hits the net. Another face-off coming. Looks like Rams are going to keep the same 5 out there. We have a rolling clock here, not stopping. We're down to 36 seconds. So final couple of seconds, probably the last face-off of the game we'll have right here. And the Rams are going to improve to 16-2-2. Definitely one of the best records across Mass right now. Been a dominant team all year. Couldn't get it done last year versus Pope Francis. Losing at their house, probably one of the best shots the Rams have had in a while to get back to to the Garden. Since I believe 2018 was the last time they were able to make it there. So long ago I was in high school. How about that? So that'll do it. Buzzer's going to ring. Rams are going to win 9-0. Whole bunch of goals scored. 7 of the 9 goals coming in that second period. Dominant performance all across for the Rams. Once again, they are going to improve to 16-2-2. And the Bridgewater Random Trojans are going to go down to 2-17. Again, we thank you for joining us here on Marshfield Community Media for tonight's matchup. We'll have more sports coverage coming to you throughout the week. Thank you once again for joining us. I'm Will Nicholson. From Tyler Panera on the camera and Jonathan Grabowski back at the studio. Thank you for hanging with us, and we will see you next time.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by our silver sponsor, McNamara Financial. When it comes to your money and your financial affairs, let the McNamara family help you. There are 4 certified financial planner practitioners at McNamara Financial Services. For more information, call 781-834-2010 or visit us at mcnamarafinancial.com. And by our bronze sponsor, Work Local, flexible office and workspace on Boston's South Shore.